As time flows and age advances, people no longer seek only medical care or the attention of their loved ones, but also yearn for a living space that brings safety and peace of mind. This is where Feng Shui with the elderly, safety factors, and spiritual tranquility becomes the foundation for building a serene and fulfilling life. Numerous studies from both the East and the West have shown that the living environment directly affects physical health as well as psychological well-being. Bright, airy homes with balance in light, airflow, and colors often help the elderly feel less stressed, sleep better, and maintain emotional stability. Feng Shui, formed through thousands of years of observing the laws of nature, is the art and science of connecting space and human life, shaping the state of calm that older people always long for. When a home is arranged according to proper Feng Shui principles, physical safety is prioritized first. The elderly often face risks of falling, bumping into objects, or feeling insecure when living alone. Arranging wide pathways, removing sharp corners, using soft colors, and balancing lighting are Feng Shui elements that not only carry symbolic meaning, but are also scientifically proven to reduce accidents in daily living. Research in Japan and Singapore has shown that when living spaces are designed harmoniously, the rate of fall-related injuries among the elderly decreases significantly. This confirms once again that Feng Shui is not superstition, but rather the subtle integration of science and life experience. Beyond safety, Feng Shui with the elderly, safety factors, and spiritual tranquility emphasizes the nurturing of an optimistic state of mind. After a lifetime of experiences, older people often fall into loneliness, anxiety, or nostalgia. A home with windows overlooking green gardens, a bedroom facing the morning sunlight, or an altar placed in a solemn yet warm corner becomes an invisible source of healing energy. Psychologists in the United States have shown that regular exposure to natural light and greenery reduces symptoms of depression in the elderly by up to 30%. This is why Feng Shui always emphasizes the connection between humans and nature, ensuring the flow of qi remains balanced so the mind can relax. In many consultations with families with elderly members, the placement of the bed and bedroom always takes top priority. The bed should be in a stable position, backed against a wall, not directly facing the door or placed under a beam, in order to avoid feelings of insecurity. Bedrooms should ideally be located on the ground floor or in easily accessible areas to reduce the need to climb stairs. This arrangement is not only consistent with Feng Shui principles, but also aligns with modern medical recommendations to ensure safety for the elderly. Real-world cases have shown significant improvements in health and mood after simply repositioning the bed, removing mirrors facing the bed, or introducing soothing colors in harmony with the person's elemental energy. Feng Shui with the elderly, safety factors, and spiritual tranquility also stresses the importance of keeping the home quiet but not gloomy. Car noise, harsh night lighting, or cluttered interiors can all create hidden stress. The elderly need peace, but they also need interaction and connection. A bright, welcoming living room where children, grandchildren, and friends can gather becomes a Feng Shui factor that fosters warmth, preserves bonds, and reduces loneliness. Sociological studies in Europe have highlighted that elderly people living in homes filled with natural light, harmonious colors, and community connection tend to live longer and with higher quality of life compared to those in dark, cramped, or isolated spaces. All these aspects show that Feng Shui is not merely a matter of cultural belief, but a practical application that brings safety and peace of mind during the golden years. When small details in a home are arranged thoughtfully, from the orientation of the main door, the position of the bed, the placement of furniture, to lighting and greenery, the elderly feel valued, protected, and able to live each day to the fullest. This is the priceless gift that children and grandchildren can give their parents and grandparents, a living environment that ensures both physical safety and spiritual nourishment. Feng Shui with the elderly, safety factors and spiritual tranquility is the harmonious blend of tradition and science, of ancient wisdom and modern research. When understood and applied correctly, Feng Shui becomes a guiding compass, ensuring that the later years of life are not marked by burdens of age, but embraced as a time of serenity, fulfillment, and meaning. A peaceful home is the cradle of health and harmony, where old age is lived in the embrace of nature, the safety of space, and the balance of spirit. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit like and share so I'll have more motivation to create the next video.